Yes, good evening one more time. Yes, thank you, Galina. Thank you, Galina. You hear me and see me? John, thank you very much. Yes, today is Sunday and we are on our webinar about Skyway Invest Group and the business opportunities with us. So today I would like first of all to thank you that you found time and came to our webinar. So, and we will start it with... Okay, what I would like to talk to you about in the next half of the hour is about the technology of the 21st century and the opportunities that are available only once in a lifetime, how to get the greatest benefit in your life, and of course what actions needs to acquire. So, as I said, my name is Boris O'Jason and I'm representative of Skyway Invest Group in Norway. So, and I'm representing the International Transnet Holding. So, Skyway Invest Group is working on two fields. One of them is the job market, where you can get a high-paying perspective work with a high level of potential development. So, it's the job or vacancy of the future generations. And another one is that in the market of crowd investing. So, this is a popular trend nowadays and the new way of economical structure, which allows you to get the best deals in the field of preserving and increasing your hard-earned money. So, going with slightly to the transport technologies of the 21st century, and we'll have a look what is it Skyway and what advantages it has. So, first of all, the Skyway is an overground high-performance transport technologies that has no analogs in the world. So the speed, this is the speed, safety, accessibility, and very effective transport. For example, this is the high-speed Unibus that we see on the first slide, and it's with the speed up to 500 kilometers per hour. So actually, we can move from point A to point B from London to Moscow in a few years for a couple of hours, and of course it is much cheaper as the rail string is stringed over the ground, so the cost of the road is much less than the usual railroad. So actually this is a very profitable and effective transport. Yeah, it will allows us to move and to transfer the passengers much more faster and safer. The safer because it's over the ground, so it's no collision, no collisions, no exhaust. So and why it is so effective as well, because the drag coefficient of the Skyway Unibus is so low that even can't imagine. It's about 0.05. So going to the next one is city mounted transport. That is in the city transport with the average speed up to 120 kilometers per hour. So and if we compare it to what we have at the moment, what type of public transport in the city, so actually the average speed of underground subways is about 25-35 kilometers per hour, and we don't talk about the buses and the trams and the trolleys that actually are very slow because they stuck in jams. Yeah. So this type of transport, as we see, it has the large windows. It's again elevated on the second level, so we pass the traffic. We have no jams, and with the fantastic view, and it will be connected with an fiber internet and access to the global internet. So with the best view to the city, as well, and of course it is cheaper and much more effective than the usual ones. The next one is the freight mounted transport of the Skyway. Yeah, so it will allow us to move the goods and the sources. Yeah, for example, the transportation of bulk industries, freight, um, maybe coal or crushed stone or whatever it takes. If you know, guys, the average speed of Trans-Siberian Magistral is only 8 kilometers per hour. With the implementation of freight-mounted transport of the Skyway, yeah, uh, we will transfer and the goods with the average speed about 100 kilometers per hour. So this will raise economical effect in several times. And as well as it elevated on the second level, it is much more effective and much more safer for the nature, for the people, and for the other types of traffic. But what is more important and what is more interesting is the fourth type of transport, that is the eco-velo, eco-unibike, yeah, so-called. It could be as a personal unibike that is driven by the pedal system, cycle system, and it can be built up in the city, yeah, and it can as well help us to move in the city without the traffic jams, and moving the whole transport system to the second level. And with the implementation, for example, about 1 million unibikes in all over the world, in the 21st century, it is calculated we can save a lot of the people lives. It was, if I remind correct, so this is about 1 million people that will not get injured in any traffic jams or any traffic accidents. So, and this is actually the fantastic result that we can achieve with the Skyway. Before we're going to the next slide, I'd like to know, do you have to me some kind of question? Yeah, I see something. How much will cost 1 kilometer of this transport to build? It's a good question. Thank you. 1 kilometer, it is calculated, an average kilometer of the Skyway system is approximately about $3 million, we can say. Yeah, comparing to the railroads, so that are much more expensive, yeah, between 25, 50, and now we are not talking about the magnetic field railroads that are over 150 or 300 million dollars for 1 kilometer only. So but of course it depends on the ground, and do we have mountains, do we need to pass the rivers or lakes, and it depends in every country separately. So all trains work on fuel. Actually, the train has the engine. Yeah, the train has an electric motor that is started with an extra engine as an diesel engine. Yeah, but the effect of rolling stock and the rail is 99.9% of efficiency. Yeah, so actually it's moving on electricity, yeah, on the electric drive system, but we need to have as an extra, it can be diesel engine, or we can use the solar power afterwards. Yeah, but of course it is much more emissions using this type of engines. So we're going further. What need to take steps and to implement this technology over the world, all around the world? So actually in the Belarus, we have an 35 hectares of the ground with the Technopark. This is the special ground for demonstration of Skyway technology that we are building all together. So this is the images, kind of very beautiful and attractive ones, that actually how it's gonna look like, yeah, and what transport do we produce. So the main station, the systems, security system, and the types of transport, yeah, high speed, the unibikes, the freight mounted, and of course the inner city. And as well, I would like to mention that on the picture that on the left side or in the center of the screen, we can see that the rails used here are two ways. On upstairs, it's a highway speed. On under it, it is the inner city skyway. So what we need to get to implement this technology. So the necessary funding for implementation is 280 millions. And the question how we can get this money. Of course, it is good to find an financing, yeah, or an good investor, yeah, that could be strategical one, yeah. But usually people with a lot of the money, with such amount of money, would like to be an owner, yeah. This is why our transport is the public transport, yeah. So everybody, every person on the planet can become an owner of it. And this is why 2 years ago were implemented the crowd investing system. What it means? It means that for this that you are supporting our project, you becoming a shareholder, a part of the main company who owns the shares. So actually we are changing the mind property of the company for your money, yeah, for the amount of the money you're paying in, and you get the shares. This has been done many times, yeah. It has been done. The history show it, like it was with the Google, with the Microsoft, yeah, the people or the companies that are based on the crowd investing platform, yeah. And of course it's crowd investing platforms, and the crowd investing economy is the brand new economy of the world of the 21st century that has ongoing tendency, and of course it will take the lead, taking the lead already, and it will take the lead in the economical structure in a few years. How we will get profit from it? Very easy. Actually, the Technopark and Skyway Technologies has pre-orders of the whole of the addresses projects in the whole world, more than for $250 billion. So, and when all of these roads gonna start to work, for us, for regular peoples who believed in it, yeah, who took the venture risk, yeah, who became the shareholder, we will earn the profit from it, yeah. We will earn the dividends, and the profit from the company gonna share with us it, yeah. So this is what we have achieved so far. This is the pictures from the Technopark, yeah. We got the construction the construction agreement to start the process on the 7th of September. It's the first picture on the left side top, yeah. And till nowadays it has done a lot of the work. So we see there was presented as well the models 1 to 10, the building of the main station, yeah, with the with the pillows, and even during the winter time there was non-stop work, because as we know so far, some of the technical data, yeah, that Skyway system can work from minus 50 to up to plus 50 degrees. Yeah, and this was actually shown when we were building in the winter time. We see the down the right side the slide, so all the pillars are actually stoned up, and this will be the start for the high-speed Skyway. But we will show as well in the nearest future, in October, the city-mounted Skyway and the freight-mounted Skyway as well for the goods. So, do you have to me guys questions? Any questions about the Technopark? Considering what is going on there and how we can visit it. Yeah, it will be possibility as well to visit the Technopark with the Skyway Invest Group. Так, let me see. What are the capacity of the high? Why is it so small? Galina. How much? This one I answer. All trains on fuels. Do you have the government support? Do you have the government support? Actually, thank you for the questions. For this question, actually, the Skyway technology was presented on the 11th of February in the Transport Transport Ministerium of Russian Federation, and this technology is accepted as innovative and as we exist. So actually, we have support from the government, from the Ministerium of Russian Federation, that technology does exist. I hope I answered this question. If this question was not about the financing, yeah. What the capacity on high-speed trains and cost? The capacity of the high-speed trains is it can vary actually, yeah, between 20 and 60 people. But the price of the high-speed trains, I'm not sure, but as I remember it correct, actually it is possible to invest in the personal Unibus on the homepage of Technopark, and it, if I remember correct, it costs $2 million. Martin. Okay. Who are our competitors? How many of them you have? Okay. Actually the Skyway has no analogs in the world. Yes. So the competitors could be monorail that is using the cable system, and our advantage is that the string of the Skyway can be used up to 100 years. And the other one is, of course, a lot of you, I think, heard of about the Spacex Project and the Hyperloop by Elon Musk. Yeah? But this, he's a genius of the 21st century, and Anatoly Yunitsky as well. But the vacuum tube, the principle that is working, the vacuum tube is so hard to produce it, and it has at the moment some of the unsolved technical problems. For example, how to get in to the vacuum tube from the station. Yes, this is our competitors, but if one of the latest news, and that is Skyway will be presented and offered to show our technology on one of the world's biggest exhibitions that is going to be in Germany this year in September, and the Hyperloop will be presented there as well. So I think at the moment and at the stage where developing so fast, we have no competitors. Of course, the planes still be on the planet, yes. So, but they are not competitors to us. When can we see the first train on the line? Oh, Alf, thank you for this question, Alf. It is prognosed that the first train on the line we will see in the October 2016. In this year, in this autumn already. So actually, I joined the Skyway at the end of 2014. Yes, and it's 1.5 hours, and the progress that has passed for this 15 months is enormous, and I believe that we will see it from March till then in 6-7 months. Okay. So did there will be any security system? Yes, the security system is as well developed by Anatoly Unitsky, and it's called the Smart Security Vision, with the infrared optical view up to 500 yeah, up to 1 kilometer. Yeah, so and it can actually see even the matchbox on the rail, and it has the security system of rolling stocks that the sky trains can actually go under it. So system, yes. Martin, question. You were talking about several pre-orders from different countries. Could you name a couple of them? Yes, I could name a couple of them. For example, it is the whole implementation of the Skyway address project on the planet Earth is called Transnet. So, for example, Torka London, the Transnet, Scandinavian Transnet, Oslo, Stockholm, St. Petersburg, Tallinn. Then we're going down to Riga, going down to Poland. Then we're going down to the Spain, and from Spain going to the side to the sea, and going back to Denmark, UK, and back to Scandinavia as well. Of course, it's a lot of address projects. For example, like in the Asia, and it was in the Vietnam. It is, and in the Russian Federation, the address projects like on deep north with the Tom Tor. It's a place where could we find the rare metals like niobe, and at the moment there is no technical solution on the planet to get there. The Skyway will be one of it. All of the cost of these projects varies from different type of the land, but they are more than enormous. I hope I answer it. So going further, guys, going further to our opportunities that are coming once in a lifetime, and here I would like to mention what we are getting, for example, for the package of 12,000 shares with the price of 100 units. So at the moment, 100 units is the $100 in our back office. And why we're using units? Because before the company goes to IPO, we can actually use units as in dollars or maybe as in euros with the conversion rate ratio. What will be more profitable for the company. So if you're today purchasing for 100 units 12,000 shares, so actually in May 2000, in the 2017 period from May to October, it will be equal to the $12,000. So this is actually the benefits are 100 times. So, and this is the growth of the value of the capital is 9,900% for 15 months. And actually it has been done before. If we look back on the history, for example, like in 1996, the Alibaba investment before started Alibaba, he invested $60,000. So the IPO was only 18 years ago in 2014, and the value of the company of the Alibaba in 2015 is $231 billion. So actually the capitalization of the Alibaba, the growth of the capital was about 395 billion% for 18 years. And this is enormous percent, yeah. But it has been done before, and this is not only one example. We can take a look at on the Apple, on the Microsoft, on the Google shares, or even the latest one that's showing us. For example, it was a good example with the Tesla as well, Tesla Motors. For example, if year 22nd, after 6 years, when we build the first 100,000 kilometers of road, the share price will be at least $10. So the package of 100,000 shares will cost, the package of 10,000 shares will cost $100,000. So it's the benefits of 1,000 times. Or the growth of the capital, value of the growth of the capital is about 1,400% a month. So actually, or 46% a day. So this is an enormous percent, and actually you can't find it in any bank or any financial institute. Another opportunity is to become our employee. And the benefit is not only in monetary terms, but also in company shares. For example, during the year you can earn with us from $50,000 to $100,000 just for spreading the information and to offer the people to become the part of the company and to offer them to invest, not to lose this opportunity. And by doing this, the company Skyway Invest Group from paying you a bonus as in the shares that you can accumulate in your back office, and afterwards this will be your bonus will be transferred to the dollars after the IPO. So talking a little bit, we'll take a look about a little bit on our career opportunity. Yeah, we have a 8 steps ladder starting from partner to the president. So the partner, when you register, you are the partner. So actually you can already make an income between 30 and 200 units. So just read the information and tell the people about this opportunity. Here I would like to ask you, for example, guys, would you like to be the leader manager or the president? If you don't mind. For example, yeah, from these 8 positions, where would you like to be? Probably all of us has some different types of income opportunities at the moment, yes, but I'd like to offer you and to choose you one of them. I'd like to be a president in the nearest future. So we will take a look at what steps we should do and how to be there. It is a great opportunity to become, for example, manager, to have an extra income between $1,000 and up to 10,000 units. And this everything is possible. These people will be up to date at the job market. This is what I'm trying to say you. Because the people, we people who owns the stocks of the Skyway company, group companies, we will be promoting and promoting the Skyway address projects in the different parts of the world. And of course, the governments and the companies, the suppliers will be interested to cooperate with us. And this is our advantage as well. So, going forward, talking about how to get the greatest benefits in your life. Oh, sorry, going back. How to get the greatest benefits in your life? It's very easy. Very easy, 5-step. Just fill up the opinion pool, offer to do it for your friends. You can find the opinion pool under the instruments in your back office. And the next step is choose the stage from 1 till 8 in the career ladder, where you would like to be, how much you'd like to earn per month, per day, and per year, for example. And start to study the complete package of information we will provide you. So it's the eight lessons and the other information as well. So you have to choose your income streams and of course make a decision that you already take responsibility and act. About taking responsibility is meaning that we are talking to the people and we share with the world this opportunity to become a shareholder of the group of the companies. Till this side, do you have, guys, to me any questions? Let's see. 1,000 Vladimir Galina. Next one. How many supporters you already have? Thank you for this question, Vladimir. Supporters for the Skyway technology is over the world is about 250,000 people. So, and we are on the growing position, rolling up, exploding. Alf, units per month or the year? Of course, they were mentioned about the income opportunity per month. Galina, president. Fantastic. Galina would like to be the president. How can I earn 1,000? What I need to do? It's very easy. You register yourself, Vladimir, yeah? You register yourself, you offer people the opportunity to fill up the opinion poll, making the introduction to the technology, and offer them to choose their income as well, and to offer them how much they would like to have in the nearest future. So actually we have a fantastic marketing plan, and I can just mention for that from the first time you are getting a 15% bonus paid out by the company for you, that you spreading the information, sharing the information, not only in money value, but as well in the shares value. For example, if person buying 12,000 shares by the price of $100, first you get the $15 for yourself and the 15% of 12,000. So it's about 2,000 shares. So this will be in the nearest future $2,000. So I hope I answered on this. Okay, going further, guys. The benefits you are getting after decision. So, just for the support of the Skyway project, you get 50 Skyway shares. After the verification of your account, you get the 50 shares. So for reference, for example, when the construction of more than 10 million kilometers of road will be done, your gift today will be worth more than $10 million. The second one benefit you're getting is you receiving a free 2 video courses, 8 rules of private investors and 8 basic principles of success. And you get the access to the educational investment program after you're paying in for your progress. So the next one is the minimal investment that we have. It's only $10. Actually, guys, this one is very important because if I'm an investor and I would like to invest in a profitable project, doesn't matter where it is. Yeah, I think the developer would talk to me if I have at least $100,000. So this is why this opportunity is so important for everybody, that we can start even for free, just for the supporting the project and by registering in it. The ability to start to work with us and to earn for the first year between 50 and 100,000 units. Get the income by shares of the Skyway between 10 and 20 millions. That is after 18 months will be evaluated in the $20 million. And this is only by spreading information. The company is giving you the bonus in the shares. During the 9 months to achieve the high status in the company, top manager or president advisor or the president, it is absolutely possible. And make your wildest crazy dreams come true for the next 24 months. Everything, this is possible. Work and travel. I think everybody, all of us would like to travel and to work in those places where you like to live. In the warm countries or in the rainy countries, where would you like you prefer? All these opportunities combined are opened for us just for the supporting of the Skyway project. As well, there is one more interesting thing, that it is possible to get 1 hectare of land by the government program of Russian Federation, where you can create a family estate for the future generations, where will be located for linear city. It just takes a little bit more time, but we have about the linear city, we have this Abu Dhabi in Arabic Emirates, the project of an island, yeah, that is started to work in 2019. We have actually a very good picture album about it, and this is the one of the future visions of how cities gonna look like. Of course, the participation in the national idea of your country to help save the lives, to solve the different transport problems, to offer the people opportunities to become more wealthy, more healthy. It is everything possible with us. Oh, let's have a look. Before we're going further, I just want to mention that if you don't want to cooperate with us, or at least support our project by the interest, it is more than sure that you will stay where you are today at the moment, and you will miss the greatest benefit in your life. So both for yourself and for your children and grandchildren, as well for the future generations. Of course, the choice is yours. But I would like to show this video before we take a decision, and the video of Transnet. Let's put it on. Does it work?
Transnet. We unite the world. For thousands of years, our planet has always remained a hospitable home for everyone living on it, and we admire its vitality. The 20th century was a period of the great acceleration. During the lifetime of just one generation, the people have reached unprecedented success. The development of transportation, communications, and other technologies has led to striking changes in the economy. The Earth's population has since tripled. Human activities, figuratively speaking, have ruptured the Earth's force, violating its natural cycles. Looking at the damage caused to the environment, it is clear that we are moving to a point of no return. We face a choice: either continue to destroy our future, or apply an alternative to which all humans should aspire. Application of new and really efficient technologies, new way of life of the society, progressive and enlightened people is our salvation. The new cities of the new generation Eurasia is a sample of a new lifestyle of the society living in harmony and prosperity, in peace and consensus. This is a new evolution of the world. The biggest cities with a completely new transport system, new infrastructure, will enable to reach Vladivostok from St. Petersburg in just 20 hours and for $200, with all available means of communication and life support, with high safety and comfort. From Moscow to Kiev in 2 hours and $20. From Moscow to Barcelona in 8 hours and $100. From Kiev to Antalya in 5 hours and $50. From Novosibirsk to Delhi in 12 hours and $150. From Vladivostok to Kuala Lumpur in 15 hours and $200. From London to Tokyo in 24 hours and for only $300. Only alternative, low in price and service sources of energy and recycling will be applied in these new linear cities, which will be eco-villages and patrimony estates, giving the communities harmonious development in nature. And the cost of housing in such estates will not exceed $50,000 for 200 to 300 square meters, as new technologies in construction and in manufacturing will be applied in the building and economics. And if your work is 500 kilometers away from your home, you will be able to cover the distance in 1 hour and for only $8, thanks to the new transport system of the second level. All this can happen in a peaceful, evolutionary way, thanks to a shift to the world's sixth economic structure, where technologies will be sustainable and environmentally friendly, designed to serve the humankind and the development of the planet. The next step will be the transition to the world's seventh economic structure, where all the harmful manufacturing will be withdrawn beyond the planet Earth. These unique designs of Anatoly Eduardovich Yunitsky were revealed already in 1988 from 26th to the 28th of April in the city of Gomel at the All-Union Conference on Rocket-Free Space Industrialization. Will this happen in reality? Only time will give the answer. What kind of future we will have depends on you. Become a part of a growing community that is ready to change the world for the better. Join us and help to tell the broad masses about the project and opportunities to contribute to its implementation.
Yes, that was the short description about the Transnet, and you saw the linear cities. That is quite That fantastic, I would like to say. And so what will be your decision, guys? If you're already participating, it's fantastic, supporting our project. Just we need to spread the information, go and tell the world about it, and to offer the people to use this opportunity that comes once in the lifetime. So in the conclusion, I would like to say and to answer your questions that I have not answered yet. Do you have anything else to ask me about? I'm glad they will do it. How much? No. When are you planning to finish building Technopark, Vladimir? Actually, the Technopark is an ongoing process. Yes. So the first demonstration of two types of transport is prognosed on the October 2016, this year, autumn. Further, we will produce and we will prolong building it, and we hope to be finished in 1.5 year. Maybe it can take longer us, but I'd like to mention that the Technopark has its own passport of an object, that with the clear dates what has to be done, and we have the clear business plan of 15 stages from 2014 up to 2017, middle of the year, what should be done to implement this technology all over the world. Let me see the next one. How much will be good to invest? Okay, Vladimir, thank you for this question. Actually, if you're joining the company, you will getting the 8 rules of private investor, and the rule number 1 is saying that you can invest only 10% of your income, not more, because we are still on the venture phases. Of course, the venture risk is going down less and less, but it is every person to decide how much to invest. But it's for free to join. So, can we meet Mr. Unitsky? Galina asks. Yes, it is possible to meet Mr. Unitsky, and the Skyway Invest Group is going to the territorium to visit the Technopark in the May 2016, this spring, and if I remember it correct, the organized visiting is on 21st and 22nd of May this spring. So actually in 2 months it is possible to visit international delegates, how you'd like. Everything is possible. Did I answer this question? Yes. Thank you. Yes, Vladimir wrote me. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys, for participating in our webinar. Probably we will change the date of the date and the time of the next webinar. So go to the world, spread the information about the Skyway, about the best opportunities once in a lifetime, and we see you on our next webinar. Thank you and bye-bye.